No, you're on the right.
No. Yo.
Welcome back, everyone. What are we looking at, Sheldon? Do you know the Bitcoin chart?
Back in the studios, brother. Yeah. Looking at Bitcoin, waiting for Bitcoin to do what it needs to do so the alts can finally go back to their safe place again and we can start getting a great market again. Bitcoin's a big pooper sometimes. It's like a party pooper, you know? It's that guy that comes in and just like ruins the whole party when everyone's on such a vibe.
Well, you know what? I do think that we're gonna see a pattern. There is a pattern that kind of shows us when Bitcoin is going to break out. Also, there are a whole lot of altcoins that are breaking out despite Bitcoin. They're kind of going, look, we don't really care about Bitcoin. So today, let's talk about those altcoins that are breaking out. Let's find out why they're breaking out, and then let's talk about how long this Bitcoin stuff should go on for, because I think there are a lot of clues in the chart. Let's do that, huh?
Let's do it.
Let's do.
What's up? Here comes our super sniper Sheldon. What's up? We love our crypto sniper Sheldon. Super sniper Sheldon. Crypto sniper Sheldon. This is our Sheldon. Oh, this is our Sheldon. Smash those likes. Yes.
Smash those likes. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crypto Man Run. That is Sheldino Tentino. I must look that way because I'm on camera. So that is my Sheldino Tentino. Together, we are twice or three times a day, and we're building the best crypto community in the world. So if you are part of the family, just smash the like buttons. If you're new, join our family, because this is where you get the most alpha. I said this is the one YouTube stream where you get the most knowledge bombs per minute. Whereas some other YouTube streams, you can sit there and wait to get a knowledge bomb.
Yeah, we teach you how to fish. We teach you how to fish.
Yeah, baby. So we are.
I love the look, brother. Sorry to stop you, but look at it. You're looking fantastic. Look how we swapped.
My studio.
I love it, bro. It looks fantastic. Continue.
I'm stealing your masterclass studio. I stole your masterclass studio.
Oh, okay. I stole yours.
Yeah. So listen, something very interesting is happening in the market. You've got Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is moving sideways. Let me show you. Actually, you got your chart there where Bitcoin is moving sideways. Just zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, definitely sideways. And I like that we're getting all these wicks here.
No. Wait. Now draw your two trend lines. Draw your triangles. Show the triangle.
Okay. Well, I got my triangles.
Okay.
There's my big triangle.
Now tell me, those triangles will show us when Bitcoin needs to make a move, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So tell me when you think is the latest part where Bitcoin should make a move. So like follow the triangle.
By the 21st. The 21st to the 27th, 28th, this region over here.
Okay, could it possibly be the 26th? I mean, could it be the 26th?
Well, that's like perfect.
Okay.
That's
what
perfect.
Happens on what day is the 26th? Is it a Monday? Is it a Tuesday? Is it a Wednesday? Is it a Thursday? Is it a Friday? What day? It's a Friday. Okay, now which Friday of the month is the 26th?
Closing.
The last Friday of the month.
Last Friday.
What happens on the last Friday of every month?
Fred?
Future.
Options and close out.
Oh.
What usually happens What usually happens just before the futures and options close out? Bitcoin goes down.
Okay, and then pump.
After the weekend.
Okay.
And remember we also said that there was a problem. The problem, let me find you the problem. Here's the problem. Let me just share my screen. Sorry, I wasn't ready to work in the studio.
So you're saying there's even going to be a Black Friday special on crypto?
You'll see.
Oh, wow.
Now listen carefully. The leverage is still high. Let me just refresh this just to make sure that it's refreshed for today. But I think it is refreshed for today. Bang, leverage still high. We're waiting for Bitcoin to do something. We're waiting for Bitcoin to do something, right? You can see that. Bitcoin needs to do something when the triangles converge, i.e. it's going to go in the range, it's going to get smaller, and then it's going to make some kind of breakout.
Yes.
The bottom of that triangle is about 53, 52?
52 to 53 is our bottom, our last support. And then we got one at 54 and 55 and 57, 58. That's the one we've been bouncing on recently.
Okay, so here's what might happen. You never know exactly what's going to happen, but here's what might happen. We go sideways until the futures people and the options people try and play. Usually that happens on a Wednesday and a Thursday. So we move sideways until next Wednesday or next Thursday. Next Wednesday or next Thursday, the futures guys and the options guys try and go for the point of max pain. Start fighting each other. We hit 52, 53, maybe even 54,000. The leverage gets cleaned out. The futures closes, and then bang, we're in for the next big up weekend. That could happen.
Okay. And what's your thoughts on it happening before? You know what I mean? Because what I would love to see with Bitcoin is if we can finally just start getting to a range. So let's finally get the low out of the way so we can get a little bit of sideways movement going, and then we can finally get the relaxation and the market can then start to move again. So
you know what I think? I think that if this was a bearish market, in a bearish market, not many things move, right?
Yeah.
If this was a bearish market, then I think that we wouldn't have these amazing moves in the market.
Mm-hmm.
But then something here says to me that that actually this is a bullish market, and I'll show you what it is. It's a different indicator. It's not the 10 Tino. Okay, so here is what tells me that we could be in a much more bullish market than we think.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see that there are little popcorns happening here. Now, how does popcorn work? Popcorn, you put it into the pot, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just altcoins in the pot. And then you think nothing's happening. Right? And then what happens is they start to pop. Now you see uniquely just popped. Uniquely, I've been talking about for a long time. It just popped. Now Epic popped. Oh, this one is interesting. So it's a new project. Not a new project. I've been following it recently. I haven't spoken about it yet. What this project does is it provides a non-custodial wallet that plugs into your centralized and your decentralized exchanges and provides institutions with the opportunities to participate in DeFi. It's had a hell of a run. It really has had a hell of a run. But I did some research on it. Have a look here. So it has had a hell of a run, and I broke all my rules. I swear I broke all my rules that I ever do, because I took the last 14 days on this thing. And this thing's gone from $2.50 to $10. But then I did research about what it does. And then I went into my Kucoin portfolio and I made my first trade.
Sneaky. Okay.
Small trade. Small trade. Like I took a $5,000 trade on this thing in that portfolio, just because I think it's getting momentum. I'm starting to see it a lot on Twitter. And I love what the product actually does. Now, I don't know. I wouldn't recommend for the community to buy, because I think it's very risky for the community to buy. But for my portfolio, I took a little bit of a punt. And actually, this is not how I usually trade, but I actually put a stop loss in.
Oh, wow.
See, okay. I don't trade like that. But you know how it is. I think
FOMO hit Rand. Rand just bought the green. Rand just bought the pump.
I know.
Everything we try every day.
I heard you in my head going, "We never buy green. We never buy green. We never buy green." And then I went to the chart and I looked at the last 90 days, and this thing's gone from $1 to $10. And I bought it, and I thought, "What the fuck have you done?"
You see, happens to all of us. Let's see, maybe your gut is Maybe.
No,
Let's see.
no, I'm going to get wrecked here, bro. I'm going to get wrecked here. I know I'm going to get wrecked.
At least you admit it. Great.
I got caught with FOMO. But you know what? Good fundamentals. Good fundamentals. I mean, really good fundamentals. Okay, just look at these fucking investors. Okay, 1KX, Kinetic Capital, board. Like, look at these investors. Look what this thing does. But okay, I think I got FOMO'd in because I mean it does have a market cap, a fully diluted market cap of 1.8 billion. I'm gonna get wrecked, bro. I love it, but I'm gonna get wrecked.
Okay. Oh, that's brilliant, bro. That's brilliant.
I heard this voice in my head. Don't buy the green. We never buy the green. We never buy the green. And then you know what the problem was? Fred. It was Fred. The whole problem.
It's always Fred. It's always Fred. I agree.
I'll tell you why the problem was Fred. So the problem was Fred because I was saying to myself, look, I love it. I'm not going to buy it. I love it, but I'm not buying it, right? But then, fucking Fred. I'll show you. It was all Fred. It was as I was researching it. Okay, I'm just finding this thing here.
I'm
interested to hear about this.
Fred. Yeah. Tell us here, Fred.
Fred, did you not drop a Qredo tweet in the group earlier on, like a tweet storm?
Yes, I did.
Which group is it on? Is it on Show Stuff or Sniper Show?
It's on the Show Stuff group.
You see, this is where you got me over the edge because I've been researching this thing for a week and every day it's been going up and I wasn't ready to jump.
I knew that one was going to get you. I knew it. That's why I dropped it in there and boom.
So just send me that tweet again so I can show the guys the tweets. I mean, Fred, you fucked me here, bro.
Thanks, Fred.
I know I bought the
Appreciate
top.
it, brother.
I know I bought the top. I know I bought the top here.
So
Okay.
before we actually jump onto
Check
the
the
next part, so before we actually jump on this coin, so you've bought a coin that has done 1,100% in the last 2 months.
And somebody say, Rick.
FOMO Fred. This is the part that got me because look, I have been researching this coin anyway because I've been researching the product because the product is amazing. It allows us to trade and do DeFi from non-custodial wallets, etc. So it says trade any asset on CX like Coinbase and Binance without ever depositing your asset to them. Not your keys, not your crypto. Changed forever. Okay. So when I saw this and I started reading all the stuff and I thought, no, hold on. It's not only me that's just seen this thing. And then what I did was I jumped in. I aped. Now look, I mean, right now I'm still good. And I wondered, do I trade out? No, I'm going to hold it. I believe in it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to wait for the 40% correction, then I'll buy the same coin. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate the fundamentals. I'll be making sure the entry's ready. Appreciate it.
You're making me FOMO out of my own trade here, bro.
Okay.
Okay, let's focus.
We still laugh.
Let's focus.
Okay. Okay. Let's jump
I'm
back
going to
in.
get so wrecked in this. I broke every rule that I've ever made. Fred, bro. Fred. I broke every one of them.
But, you know, it shows the real, bro. It shows how this FOMO kicks all of our asses. And at times, you know what I mean? It literally gets us going at times. And, you know, you didn't go crazy in. It goes cheaper. You can always dollar cost and you can always fix your mistake. And I think that's what the teaching how to fish makes sense. So, guys, Bitcoin right now, quick update on Bitcoin. You know, we keep bouncing on this very key fib level, which is basically the 58K region. I am liking seeing, you know, that at least we know that's a very key like support at the moment, that if we drop that, you know, it will go quite quickly to the region of 55 and then obviously possible to 52 and 53. We do have this wedge is sort of giving us a time frame on when this can happen. And it's showing, remember, as what I spoke to yesterday, we just want to get to a point wherever the bottom is. You know, we have tons of support in this area over here. It's just about where is the bottom, where we're sitting at. And I just want to get to a stage where Bitcoin just does this for 2-3 days. That's all that it does. I mean, and then we can get to a region, other as Rand saying on the futures closeout, quick shakeout, break and continuation, or from the stage over here, we actually have a good reaction in the market. Maybe some news comes into play or something happens. And that's obviously a big reason why I also love TAs, because we don't know any news, but the chart sort of gives us indications when volume's coming in, when there's a big movement happening in the market. Now, one thing to look at with Bitcoin, and that's what's quite nice with where we're sitting now, is the fact that we keep getting here, and look how the wicks, look at the 8 hour, bought up. Every time we hit in there, buying up, buying up, buying up. So it's showing us there's a very strong wall sitting at 58. There's a lot of support in that region, which means, we slowly coming back down. Either someone is stocking up and we're getting big guys, or someone that's buying all these little dips. And, if we do break it at any point, the 58, what usually happens is, because there was such a strong wall, we'll actually get a very strong acceleration to the downward side quite quick. Now, is this a bad thing? No, because this will finally maybe get that leverage to get sucked down. I think the fear and greed index is sitting in the region of, I think it's 50s, early 50s, or in the 40s. I'll have a look now, which is good. So we're finally getting down, the actual emotion in the market. And we still have the same idea of where we're looking at 52 to 53, 55, 54 to 55. Okay, so we're still sitting quite neutral right now, which makes sense. The market's moving sideways. So we are sitting, I think you're muted, Ran.
54.
54. Okay, cool. Which makes sense. The market's sort of sitting sideways at the moment. Now, looking at Bitcoin, we know it's going to take a bit of time. We just want to, when the bottom's finally in, sideways, and then we can look at the next momentum. Jumping back, just having a look at dominance. Dominance is still not bouncing. So I'm still at that very big point that the dominance bounce is going to come on the Bitcoin bounce. So the fact that dominance, it's sitting in this region where, Bitcoin's pulling back now again. And usually when Bitcoin's pulling back and you have the dominance dropping as well, we're getting near, because they would be turning this would be skyrocketing up if there was really tons of fear in the actual market. They wouldn't be caring about the alts at all. And we can still see there's love for the alts right now. So we are getting pullbacks from them. But, the fact that Bitcoin's going down and the Bitcoin dominance is going down is just showing that there is still strength in the market, and there's not too much fear with the alts and where we're looking at. Now, if we do get a big bounce from Bitcoin, I am seeing the dominance rally up. And I was looking at this nice wedge from dominance. We get Bitcoin to the 80K, wherever it is, wherever the bottom is now. We'll see as we progress. Then have a little alt cycle, a little alt run. Then smash up again, get Bitcoin to the 100, 120K region, and then the actual collapse, and we have the alts absolutely explode. Now, one thing I did want to show as well is why I think the near is coming up of the bottom is the USDT dominance. We had this beautiful trend. We've been running at it a long time, and we dropped off. And anything we drop as support always comes down and tests again as a sort of resistance. So we broke through there, and now we're coming up. And I'm seeing this get back to about 3% or, 3 anywhere in that region. And then I'm seeing the next leg down, which is a good 20, 30% down. So it's making sense that we're getting this little pullback, but it's showing me that we are getting near to these points. Whenever we break something like that, we always come test and then the continuation down. So, I think the next 2 days to 3 days, I don't know if that wick will come, next week, Friday, and I actually think the damage will be done just before. I think we're getting to that stage where it needs to be done quite soon, so we can finally get stability in the market again, and we can start getting a push up. And like I was saying yesterday, we are close to the total market cap also coming and testing support. So it's near, guys. Everything is getting to those areas where we're looking at. Now, not too crazy on getting killer calls right now and going too crazy on the calls. I do have 3 coins that I'm going to give at. I don't know what your thoughts are, but gaming is going absolutely insane. Gaming is absolutely pumping at the moment. So that's a good sign that we're still getting strong movements. And one that's looking good to me, we have had a really solid pump, but it's just not starting, and it's just breaking out of another wedge. Is Decentraland. What's your thoughts on it, Ran? It has had a move, but where we're looking at the moment of this, I just see so much hype around this at the moment.
Let me tell you what I think about it. I'm actually trying to find a tweet as we speak here. Decentraland's amazing. Decentraland is the big daddy of metaverses. It was a 2017. Remember, all the good projects are actually 2017 projects. They're not. They're not 2021 projects. They're 2017 projects. So Decentraland is that 2017 project. And I think that it is a great buy. I'm trying to find a tweet here by Barry Silbert. Now, Grayscale have been, Digital Currency Group and Grayscale have both been big proponents of Decentraland. But I think that if I'm not mistaken, so what happened yesterday was that Decentraland, the Barbados government, established a virtual embassy in Decentraland.
Okay.
So now there's like this mix of countries migrating. But there was something else, and I'm trying to find this tweet where I think that Barry Silbert actually said something. Here we go. I don't know if it's here, but he also mentioned Wilder World. And what I think is that they're also starting to go into Wilder World. So for me, Decentraland is good. If you believe in Metaverse, it's a great long-term play. Holding Decentraland is an unbelievable long-term play. I don't think you can go wrong. But I think there's a better bet to maybe do something on Wilder World. I think Wilder World is like the small one. It's got a lot more upside than Decentraland. I've seen what the guys are up to. They were the guys who made that Lambo for us. That Lambo is going to be in it. So I think what you should do is do both. Take a long-term punt on Decentraland, but also take a short-term punt on Wilder World. And then you've got one token that can do, like for Decentraland to do 10x is going to be quite difficult. But for Wilder World to do 10x, a little bit more, it's more probable. Let's call it that.
Okay, amazing. And looking at this beautiful cup and handle, and we're about 20% away from all-time high. So that's when good FOMO works in. So exactly what you said. A little bit in there, because you got the one, which I'd say Decentraland is one of the safer long-term bets. Will the growth be as big? No. You know what I mean? It could possibly be a lot big, but you know what I mean? It's a good investment. And then obviously Wilder World is also a lot more flexible, and the chart's showing me great movement and volume is starting to come in. So that's good. I saw a lot of people ask about Sandbox, and Sandbox is gone. You know what I mean? This coin is just shut. Don't do RAN. Please do not do a RAN. Because if I show you over here quick, what has this coin done? It's only done half of the coin that even what you bought. Oh, I love it.
What did I do?
It's good though. You have to show the community like this is what happens. So yeah, Sand is gone. Sand is absolutely just exploded for now. One that's exciting. It's not really much in the, it's early days still very much, but we've come off a really nice pullback, and I think it's a really good project.
Before we talk about Scallop, can we just finish talking about Metaverse and gaming? Because I think Scallop we have to talk about. Let's talk about Metaverse and gaming. So if you want to get into Metaverse, one of the things that you can get into is you can get into MVI, which is the Metaverse Index, which is a bunch of coins. So it's for people who don't have time to manage their own portfolios. You go and you buy this one index, which is the Metaverse Index. Let me show you what's in the Metaverse Index so that you can understand what you're buying when you buy the Metaverse Index. I think we can find it here. So here it is. It's got Decentraland, it's got Illuvium, it's got Axie Infinity, it's got Wax, it's got Sandbox, it's got Engine, it's got Yield Guild Games.
So that's like an average between all of them, right? Or is it all? So
you're buying an index, and the index has, so it's got 17.2% of Illuvium. So if you don't feel like beating. If you don't feel like actively managing your money, you just want to get into all the metaverses, just get and buy MVI. You're effectively buying this. I don't think there's a single bad token here. Illuvium's fantastic. Decentraland's insane. Axie Infinity is amazing. Wax is amazing. Sandbox is amazing. Engine's amazing. Yield Guild Games is amazing. Audius is amazing. Infinity Chain is amazing. Terra Virtua is amazing. Rarible is amazing. So you can buy this. And then you've got exposure to the entire metaverse, to the whole metaverse. What I also think we should do is in the next couple of days, we should put together our own metaverse index and start putting things into our own metaverse index, and then create our own metaverse index portfolio and see whether we can beat MVI by calling smaller tokens like Wilder World, all the smaller guys. There are a whole lot of gaming metaverse tokens, which I really like, which aren't in here, which actually some of them are performing, like Epic, it's not Epic Games, it's actually Epic, and they have been performing. Let me just look on our portfolio, which are the other metaverse players that we've got here. There are a whole lot of them. You say Uniquely is an NFT play, rendering the metaverse. I would have put Render into a metaverse token because that renders the metaverse.
Wow, how's Render, buddy? It's done amazing. Nearly $6.
It's going to $10. It's going to $10. I'm not saying I'm not recommending that anyone buys it because the only asshole that buys the only asshole that buys tokens that when they do this is me. But
yeah, that's okay, right? Don't worry, forgive you. It's okay. You'll be all right. I'll take you for a milkshake after this. Okay.
Okay, let's quickly go back to Scallop because I think Scallop is a new token. It's just launched. I really like Scallop. I really like Scallop. And I think actually if Scallop is available on Kucoin, I'm going to add it to my portfolio. I don't think it is. Is it on Kucoin?
It's on Kucoin, brother. It's on Kucoin. So Scallop's fantastic. You know, we've just come off a nice pullback. I think project's great, team's great as well. So Scallop for nice, smaller part of the portfolio, but a good hold. I really think this thing's going to do wonders. What I loved about it is when it launched, this thing went all the way up to $100. And what usually happens is over time, we slowly go back to those levels. You know what I mean? And that's all-time high. So it's still $100.
$100.
Look there.
Hold on. I'm just putting in my trade before everybody else puts their trade in.
Yeah. So yeah, this one's Scallop's looking great. Looking really good. For a nice Q4 hold. Remember, guys, as it starts, if this at any point, I wouldn't be buying it much more above $5. So at any point of those, looking good, looking to stock up. But from that, wait for any little pullbacks. But Scallop is a really good token for you to keep your eyes on. The next one is
even if it's gone up 25% today, you're still buying this thing.
I don't think it's gone up 25% today, man. I think it's gone up 25% in the last 5 minutes.
Here it goes. Okay, I'm gonna buy it later. I'm not buying it now. It's not because everyone here is front running. Everyone here is front running the trade. Look, watch your friends front run you. Here we go. This green candle is the people that you call your friends. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Scallop. Scallop is a fully regulated, I think you can call it almost like a DeFi bank. It is a fully regulated crypto bank, so to speak. I really like this token. We were, full disclosure, we were very early investors. We invested in them months ago. Before I think we were one of the first monies in. I think it's amazing. It's an amazing project. So yeah, I want to see if we can find anything on the website. Website very slow, not good for DeFi bank. But it could also be our internet. Okay, well, while I'm calling it up, you can go back to some charts.
The last one I was looking at, and I saw a lot of good guys on his YGG. Yield Gaming. Yeah. So obviously my fundamentals are terrible, but these looking at this coin, and I've been seeing a lot of guys speak about it. Chart-wise, fantastic. It's just launched off, and we literally broke all-time high yesterday. Well, in the last 12 hours, and now a retest anywhere between $7.9 and $8.2 is great. This is a good one. This is where you're catching it early, and they like to make really quick rallies. So I'm thinking $12, $14 after this. Fundamentals are good. I will be tweeting out this chart as well.
Sheldon, take me to another chart. Take me to a chart of Rose, which is Oasis Labs, Rose.
Let's load it up.
And Kucoin.
Okay, well I see it's there on my. Just came out of buy zone. Oh, it's on support, buddy. So that's good. Just volume just coming in. It had a beautiful run last time, so this is looking good, looking great.
Okay, I think we're going to dig into it on the later show today. I'm not saying don't buy it yet. We're going to do our research between now and the later show, and then we're going to do it. Hold on, I think the Scallop. The Scallop price was coming down. I'm going to smash into Scallop. I'm going to post on Twitter when I smash into Scallop.
You smash into it.
Then I woke up this morning and I'm in a bit of
But
an
Rand,
ape
it's 25% up, dude. This is what you do. You should be buying.
25% up on a day. I should be buying.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Rather buy after 2 months when it's 1,200%. Rather buy then. I think that's better. Gotta give you some carrots.
Okay.
Okay. Rose looks great.
Would you buy?
Yeah, I'll top up here, and there is a possibility of 23 to 24 cents as well. So I'll top up a little bit more there if it goes there.
Look, a lot of these, I would wait for the Bitcoin correction next week. I would wait for there has never been an options month in history, ever in the history of options, where the Bitcoin price hasn't been smashed on the Wednesday or the Thursday before the last Friday of the month. So we must be patient. We must wait for the last Friday of the month. We must wait for the Wednesday or the Thursday, and we must just sit back and buy shit.
I agree. And for me, for a short-term trade as well, guys, if Remark comes back to, this is not aping go crazy, but for a short-term, $30 to $31, Remark, I really think it's going to do great.
Zoom out of that token that you're telling me. Zoom out. Just go back 2 weeks. Go back 2 weeks. Go back 2 weeks. Are you joking? Look at that.
No. But this is better. Look here. Look here. 200%. 260. A little bit better. But yeah, Remark short term.
I wouldn't touch it. I love the project. It's a Metaverse project on Polkadot, but I would not buy it now because it has gone up 10x in the last 2 weeks. Not 10x. Yeah, 10x. It's gone up 10x, bro. Zoom out a bit more, you'll see. Go zoom out a bit more, you'll see. Look, more.
I took it from the launch.
There, look, $4, bro. $4 to $40. It's 9x. Okay, 9x. I can't. No. I do love the project, but for me, I've got this accumulation list. It's like I've got a whole lot of tokens on this accumulation list, and we just say when the price goes to a certain amount, we accumulate. Render is on my list. Remark is on my list. This Qredo is now on my list. As soon as the price goes down a bit, then I'm going to start buying them. It's on my accumulate list.
I think there's one I do need to update you for everyone, just to calm is Fantom. Fantom, did crazy things, guys. This coin moved a lot. It is starting to lose some steam, but we do have, one thing that you never sell off on, on a big pullback at the moment. And what I'm looking at is there's obviously the trend for it that we want to see it go test, but there's a ton of support in this area over here. So it may go a little bit lower. It could possibly go to 1.6, 1.8. It's not worth the risk of selling out now at any point, but rather wait to see from the zone over here. Let's get the Bitcoin bounce, and then let's see where we get over here. If we don't break through, then we can start looking at that sort of level. So for those who are in FTM, as well as Weave, any of these coins that have done things, let's wait for the bounce from Bitcoin. Let's wait for the reversal of that. Let's see how high they get, and then we can make an actual decision. You never make a decision on a... This is where they catch you. They always trick you in those sort of ways. So just be a bit patient. We'll update on all of them. And I think the remaining of the week, I'll be doing a lot of deep dives into all those coins, FTM, Weave, just so we can see where they're at and what to do.
Okay, amazing. All right, cool. Listen, one other thing. So we are planning our party in Miami around this DecentralCon, which is the conference. So if you want to join us at the conference, we are giving away, we're giving away 10 tickets on the show. Actually 9, because I gave one to Paula Kanani yesterday. She's coming to meet us in Miami. We also are thinking of throwing a meetup on the Tuesday night. It would be Tuesday the 30th. So Tuesday the 30th, we're looking to do a banter party. If anybody is in Miami and owns a nightclub or a restaurant and wants to rent it to us to do the banter party, that would be amazing. Otherwise, if you want tickets at 40% off, then there's a link below. We were supposed to sell those tickets and get the 40%, but we're giving the 40% to you guys because we want you guys to come. And if you are in Miami and you want a free ticket, okay, then just tell me in the comments that you are in Miami and you want a free ticket. Just, there's Paula Kanani. Paula Kanani is amazing. She does so much research for us. She's always on our Discord. She summarizes the show for us. She's amazing. Amazing. Paula, your family. If anybody else is going to be in Miami, let me know in the comments and I can give you free tickets to the conference. How much am I saving you by giving you free tickets to the conference? Let's see. If I give you free tickets to the conference, I'm saving you between $99 and $9,999. And that sounds a bit...
$10,000. Is that what it says?
Okay, so general admission is $299. General admission 2 is $399. Oh, now that you see, now it's $499. So $500. VIP sold out. Okay, so David Kellers, you are coming with us. You're coming to Miami. Roy Hernani, you are coming with us to Miami. Ozzy Gonzalez, you're coming with us to Miami. And I'll tell you who else is coming with us to Miami. Dallas. Remember Dallas? Dallas was the guy. Yes. Dallas, my mate, the guy is from the community. And then he invited me on Twitter to join him in Mexico. He was the guy that gave me that apartment in Mexico and took me on the super yacht. And now we're like brothers. So Dallas, listen, bro, I can't come to Mexico this month, but you can come to Miami and you can join us at the conference. I think that's a great deal. That's a great deal. So get your ass to Miami, brother.
Amazing. Guys, in this week, do me one favor, get some rest. Don't overthink things. Don't overtrade on everything. Get some rest. We still have a long next 6 months ahead of us.
Mark my words. Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. Mark my words. Next week, Wednesday. Just remember what Ryan said. Next week, Wednesday, something happens. Move on the market. Bitcoin breaks out, either up or down. I say it breaks down first, and then it does a steep U-turn on Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning, South African time, and it flies to the moon.
Great. Sounds fantastic.
See you guys again later. The latest show. Hold on. The latest show will happen today, I promise. The latest show will happen today. Yesterday, I was just busy with something and I really had to finish it. So the latest show will be on today at 9 a.m. EST because the clock has moved back. And the clock here hasn't moved back. And I do want to spend some time with my family. So 9 a.m. EST is the latest show. We're going to be talking about alt season because I think there are signs that alt season is here. And I think we need to start positioning those chips. Remember, in 2017, before alt season started, there was a dip, and then we went up. I think we're back there. And I'll show you what the signs are, and I'll also show you how to position yourself and be ready for the alt season. So 9 o'clock EST, do not miss it. Until then, where does Sheldon keep jumping? Sheldon's gone. All right, so until then, invest well, my friends.